Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host of Intellect Digest. We recently gave you a hands-on impressions of the Lenovo Vibe K5 Plus at the India launch event. Those were the R&D units and not the final retail units. And today we have got a final retail unit with us. In this video, we are going to show you the box contents, what all you get with the phone, a quick hands-on overview and a quick review of the phone, giving you all the things that you need to know, including the audio video quality, camera quality, benchmark specification, gaming experience, and all that you need to know. Let's get started. First thing first, the Lenovo Vibe K5 Plus does seem to have improved in terms of the final variant that we see compared to the R&D units that we have seen. That's natural because the prototypes sometimes have some hardware as well as software flaws. The packaging is super neat and simple and reminds me of any other Lenovo packaging. In the box, the first thing that you get is the phone itself, followed by a screen protector. There is a data cable and a 1.5 ampere wall charger. There is some documentation also included. That's all in the box. There are no earphones bundled with the phone, and we don't complain much because the phone is good enough for the price of 8,500 rupees, and we do not expect any earphones etc. as well. Coming back to the phone, the build quality, construction and design of the phone does look very appealing. The phone has this shiny lining across the front. We have got the gold unit with us and the other color is also coming soon. The front bezels are also color matching and golden in color, which does look nice and rich. The back here, which interestingly contains a metal sheet, is also removable. So although it has a metal like construction, but it is not a full metal frame. The back is openable and gives you access to the 2750 mAh battery that's underneath, with 2 SIM card slot and 1 microSD card slot. There are no hybrid slot business here, so it's a dual SIM 4G phone with microSD card expansion for expanding the memory. There is 16 gigs of internal memory and can be expanded by adding a microSD card to it further. Giving you a quick hardware overview, on the front is a 5-inch full high definition 1080p display, which does look very nice. Below the display are 3 touch capacitive buttons which are not backlit. On top there is a standard earpiece, some sensors and a 5 megapixel front facing camera. The right hand side gets power wake up key and volume rockers. The top gets charging port and 3.5mm audio port. Left side is totally clean and bottom gets a microphone hole and an indent to open the back panel. On the rear you would find Lenovo branding, a 13 megapixel shooter with LED flash, secondary mic hole for noise cancellation and 2 discrete speakers with Dolby branding towards the bottom rear of the phone. The display on offer is a 5-inch 1080p full high definition display and does look very nice and has great viewing angles. The maximum brightness is although a little less compared to what we like, because in outdoor visibility or in bright sunlight it may be a slight trouble, but on the indoors and in a normal light condition it does look sharp, vibrant and crisp. We really like what we see here. The viewing angles are decent and gives you good viewing angles as well as experience when it comes to watching videos and playing games. The audio quality is something which is worth mentioning. It comes with Dolby Digital Atmos surround and does sound really good on speakers as well. The speakers which are at the rear bottom are 2 discrete stereo speakers, do produce good quality sound and they sound really well. So when it comes to multimedia experience, it is a big thumbs up. One more technology that is worth talking about is the Theater Max technology that it offers. It is Lenovo's own technology where they use the split screen mode that we have not seen on other phones as of now, which splits the entire phone screen into 2 halves. You can put this in a virtual reality headset like the Ant VR, which is sold in collaboration with Lenovo, and you can enjoy a big screen experience. You don't need special VR content to enjoy this. You can watch your regular 2D movies with VR headset in a large screen experience. You can play games using a Bluetooth headset while putting this phone on a virtual reality headset. Put a pair of earphones and enjoy your gaming experience. Next up, cameras. The 13 megapixel rear shooter does a good job when taking pictures in normal light condition. The outdoor shots come out to be well and the colors in the pictures appear natural. It is able to focus even in tricky conditions like macro modes and is able to produce good quality pictures. So overall, if I have to rate the camera out of 10, I'll give it a good 8 because it's fairly decent when it comes to performance. The front facing camera is also good for taking casual selfies. There is no front facing flash here, but it does a decent job. It's fairly wide and gives you good quality of selfies. Moving on, benchmarks and gaming. On Antutu, we tested this phone to score around 33 to 34,000 mark. That's somewhere the same as we have seen on the phones powered by the previous generation Snapdragon 615. This one is powered with a Snapdragon 616, which is a newer version, which is an octa-core chip. It comes with 2 gigs of RAM and 16 GB of internal memory. In terms of gaming, it does play most games with ease. In case of heavy games, you may find occasional stutters, but in most of the cases, it's doing well. What bothers us a bit is the heating performance or the thermal performance. This phone idles at around 35-36 degrees when the ambient temperature around is around 30 degrees, which is already 4 to 5 degrees higher than the ambient temperature. And when you play games on it, it goes even further by 6 to 7 degrees. So if the ambient temperature is around 30 degrees, the phone idles at around 35, and while playing intensive games like the Asphalt 8 Airborne, it easily reaches 40 to 43 degrees. Now consider the scenario when the ambient temperature outdoors is around 35 degrees, the phone will easily cross 45 degrees, which is kind of discomforting. But for most usage scenarios, it is usable. If you are playing heavy games, there can be slight heat, and the heat is concentrated somewhere towards the earpiece at the front, which makes it slightly warm towards that area. That is what we observed during our testing. Moving on, the internet browsing experience is satisfactory. The software is breezy, and this is a Vibe UI running on top of Android Lollipop 5.1. It does support USB OTG pen drives. There is slight amount of bloatware with the applications like the Do It application folder, which has Sync It and Share It. You get some extra features like Theme Center. There is McCafe Security, Lenovo Companion, and a bit of extra applications including a few games. Next up, battery life. It would be too early for us to comment here on battery because we have not used it thoroughly, so we'll do a separate battery test. But going with the 2750 milliamp battery size, we think that it should be able to do one full day on a moderate usage. But anyways, we'll test that out separately, so stay tuned and make sure you subscribe. And last but not the least, value for money. At the price of 8,500 rupees, this phone does appear to be a good buy for consumers who are looking for something which is not very high on specifications, at the same time is compact and handy, has good display, good multimedia experience, and those who are not very heavy gamers, because this is not meant for heavy gaming. So if you are not a gamer and want to enjoy your multimedia, this is a big thumbs up from us and is a manageable 5-inch phone that you should go for. If you want to pick up one for yourself, I'm leaving Best Buy links in the description section below where you can pick one for the Best Buy price. If you enjoyed watching this video, give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below, and for more such videos, stay subscribed by pressing the red subscribe button. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.